Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the UNLV Rebels, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone. It's Irvin. So UNLV's offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. So the Boise State Broncos offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Broncos send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Got the first down and still on his feet. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Broncos! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Irvin. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He'll keep it himself. Runs through a tackle. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Breaks the tackle. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. He makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown Broncos! They'll try to add another to their lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Fires to the tight end.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Reynolds. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. To throw, it's Calandria. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Listen, you're trying to scramble. You're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
It's caught downfield. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defense. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Thomas. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? The play action fake. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride at the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vegas.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. They get him out of bounds, but a chunk play to wrap up the first quarter, and this offense will carry momentum into the second. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Extending the play. He'll try to do it himself. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Hauls it in. Still running at the 40. Oh, a lot of space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. That's the way you get things going. A huge play and now attacking from just inside the red zone. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Broncos trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Boise State! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Thomas. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Didn't exactly flip the field, but they'll down it just outside the 40. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Broncos!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Calandria. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving it forward just a few.
I know everyone's yelling like you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. Think about it. Nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
It's caught. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that and pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That one never had a chance, incomplete.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB, and you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back, you can throw the ball a ton, you can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Rebels are on the move. Looking for room, it's Thomas. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Finds his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, they're after him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The quick out. Out of bounds at the very edge of the red zone at the 20.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
It's good. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
Just about set to get this second half underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds the tight end. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Broncos can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Off play action on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Release to the back, and it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And the Broncos need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. And he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Got his man on the right. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Boise State ready to send out that offense. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just a short pass to the tight end. Only in the hops. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's got him. Into the house. Touchdown, Broncos. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Calandria. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Looking left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the returner will be brought down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. It's complete to the right. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And the Broncos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They snap it to the up end. He'll try to run for it. And the roll of the dice turns up in their favor as they pick up the first down. The Broncos getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got his man. Quick step and go. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. Intercepted deep in his own end. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Defense looks like they're coming. Quarterback on the keeper. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll pull it on the read. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Gums. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Thomas. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Calandria. Right on the money. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. The Rebels are on the move. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation and the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much.
Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. They won't Nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Coming out with it, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. QB draw. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boise State. The lead gets bigger here in the fourth quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end, scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires downfield. A beautifully placed ball to the outside. Toe drag for the big pickup. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. And now on second down for this offense.
42 Spiders.
Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Finds his big tight end. Knocked off his feet. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Bulldozes his way through. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, UNLV.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the running back. Plows through the defense. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Using his legs as gains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Keeps it on the draw. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Now improvising. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw. It's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more finding the open guys, delivering it to them, and keeping this offense on schedule.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Makes a man miss. Turning it on.
A huge game. Probably would have loved to say this earlier in the game. Probably would have loved to have some of these runs and had a little bit more success running the football earlier. Now, I might think about maybe cranking the tempo and probably, if I'm going to need these runs, I'm going to need to go ahead and score on these runs, or I'm going to need to start chucking the football.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed.